TJ and Sarah back here again with you with Blue Dog Ventures. Today, it's what's today? December, well, Wednesday's Christmas, whatever that means today is. But deer season is getting close to come to an end. We may try to shoot us another doe, put a little more meat in the freezer. But these are two of the bucks that I killed this year, and I've stuck them in the freezer so I can save them, so I can, do a video on them and do a skull mount on them. But we got them out the freezer 2 days ago and let them thaw out, and we fixing to jump on them, and I'm gonna show you the way I do it. Outdoor Edge it's got a knife that come out a couple years ago. It's got these razor blades. They're interchangeable, you can take them out. But this one's in outdoor. We use this one to clean a couple deer, and I've used it for several other things. But I'm gonna change the blade out on it. It works real good with this deskinning this skull and getting the meat and all the yuck off of it. Got a button here on the side. And the other one clicks on. And that's it. These things right here, the best thing for them, if you got a beer bottle or a Coke bottle or something, stick it down inside of it and put it in the trash can when you go discard it, because we got company coming in a little while, and we're cooking and grilling. So while we waiting on them to get here, I'm gonna jump on one of these. Don't let it intimidate you too much. It did me at first. I started doing them a couple years ago, doing myself. But first thing you got to do to get started on this thing, you got to take this all the skin off and get as much of the meat and junk out of it. So we're gonna jump on that first. Take your time. It's about like skinning a deer. It's doing the head. Just take your time and don't cut your fingers off. I am terrible with cutting myself. I'm getting too big of a hurry. We're gonna take this little bit of meat right here. Like I said, it's been frozen. It's just pretty much almost completely thawed, not quite. We're gonna take it and cut it off. And I got a doe that me and Mama shot there a couple days ago on ice that we're gonna process and do some cubed and make some dog food with. So we're gonna put this in the dog food pile. I'm gonna come back around and get closer to these horns. If you've ever done, any of y'all have ever done it, you know how aggravating that little bit of hair is right there. Now you can just jump on there and start cutting this meat off and keep trimming around. Like I said, I'm gonna cut some of this little bit of neck meat that's left on here off and trim around these ears. And then when I get all up trimmed a little bit, I'm gonna take the eyes out. I don't want to show that on video, I don't reckon. But when I get ready to take this bottom jaw off, we'll get back with you and show you what it looks like in a few minutes. Alright guys, we been working on it, trimmed a little more out. I still got some more to do and I ain't gonna bore you with all of it, but I got all the skin off. I went ahead and got this back part of the neck off and got the eyeballs out. That's kind of what it looks like. I still got to get some more hair, but we're fixing to go ahead and get this bottom jaw off, and I was gonna show you all that, and then I'll finish doing a little more trimming and get some more yuck off of it, and then we'll get it ready for the water, and I'll show you how to do that. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and get this jaw off. And we decided, because it's still a little bit froze, y'all need to go check it out. We ain't done it yet, but we'll get it put up. We cut the tongue out, and Mama there checked out some recipes on some cooking deer tongue. So we're gonna try it out. You ought to go check that out too. We got a bunch of videos, fishing videos, and a couple hunting videos. We ain't been long, we just getting started. Trying to build up something, maybe. All right, I just trim a little bit of that muscle around. But this part right here, I learned my lesson the first time I ever done it. These old gloves about seen the better day. They've been cleaning up a bunch of this storm wood and still got a bunch more to clean up, but them teeth will be kind of rough. I used to do on the back of a truck, but just pop it up. Them teeth will get you. We still got a little more trimming to do, and I ain't gonna trim it up real close, because that water will get a lot of this stuff off, but I'm gonna do a little more trimming on it. But that's what it looks like right now. All right, I've done a little bit more trimming on it. I ain't a big stickler of trying to get every little piece of meat off of it. You can. The more you get off, the easier it is to boil, but that pot right there will do the work for you, that and the pressure washer. Before you put it in the water, you need to cover up and baste these antlers. I just use, this is old cheap dollar store, Dollar General saran wrap. That probably the last time I used, I had it all screwed up. Yeah, of course I did. I know there's a little hair, and I'm gonna work on all that when I get to boil a little bit. Just trying to get up under the bottom of these. Bases so we can keep our original coloring. And I like to try to get up to the brow tine. I pull mine twice too. I do it. I don't really keep up with the time. I just keep. We stay outside all day on the weekends pretty much, unless it's raining. So when I do it, I don't really keep up with the time. I'm gonna try to keep up with it this time for y'all. Normally I just go out there and watch it, and when I feel like it's done enough, and I pull it out and pressure wash it, and I stick it back in and do it a second time with a different ingredient, and I'm going to explain that to you in just a second. And do the same thing to the other side. Right on the edge of those burgers. And that's it. We already got the water started over here, but we're going to take it over here and show you right quick. powder. Get it at Walmart. Yeah, it comes out really good. About 3/4 of one of these cups. Come out the spoon. Sometimes I put a little bit of Dawn dish detergent, and I'll probably add a little bit to this in a minute, maybe a couple good squirts. But best thing that we come up with for this, keep it off the bottom. I'm gonna put just a hair more water in here in just a second. Get it off the bottom a little bit more. There we go. That's got it suspended off the bottom. That nose just a little bit. We're gonna add a little bit more water to it and sit there and let it boil for a while. Like I said, I don't normally keep up with exactly how long I do it. I just keep an eye on it and look at it. When the meat starts coming off, I'll take it out. Sometimes I boil it 3 times. We're gonna sit there and we're gonna crank it up a little bit, add a little bit more water to it, and get ready to pressure wash it. We'll get back with y'all and let you know what I add the next time. I think I am gonna go in and get a little bit of Dawn and add to it, because that Dawn helps take some of the grease out of the skull. So we'll be back with y'all in just a little bit. So I cut this off. It's the next day, and I got it back where I had it yesterday. About to the point. We're at the point where I can need to pressure wash it for the first time. Only thing I've noticed when I got looking at it is the nose is getting a little soft, but if it does come apart, we'll fix it. I always super glue mine anyway, and the creases put a little bit when I get through. We're gonna go over here and pressure wash. So that's what it looks like. All in all. That's what I was meaning about the nose part. It's a little loose, but you take a little super glue and stick it in there and it'll be fine. I'm gonna boil it again for a few minutes. I'm gonna recover these up because I blowed it back. But I'm gonna recover these, the bases of the horns up a little bit, because this time we're gonna use pool shot. I think that's super fancy. Before I put it back in there, this is just driving me crazy, these noses. I'm gonna put a little bit of this glue in. Probably end up putting a little more on when it gets done. I'm gonna let this dry for a few minutes. And then put it back in the water with the pool shot, and we'll get back with y'all when we get through. I'm gonna take this pliers when this dries for a second, pull some of this cartilage out that you see in there. saw this, I don't know, a couple years ago on the internet. This seems to whiten it up a lot more. A little bit of this in the water over here. And I'm gonna add a little bit of I meant to tell y'all too, before you put the pool shock in there, put the pool shock in, then bring your water up. And I only use about 1/4 of a cup, maybe a little much. I'd go a couple tablespoons probably, be about good enough. We're gonna let this boil for about 30-45 more minutes, spray it again, and then we're gonna have to let it sit up and dry for about 24 hours, and then probably tomorrow afternoon we'll get back with you when we do the last step with the hair test stuff.
It's cream developer is what it is.
We'll put a link in the bottom. I ordered offline. Alright guys, we got it done the second time with the pool shock. I'm fixing to take it out over here, and I know you see the yellow right there on the face, but that's from the super glue. I've never super glued it before. I put it back in the water for the second time, but I did, and it turned yellow. And I can fix it. I'm hoping when I put the hair solution on there, that it'll straighten it back out. No, I'll have to come up with something else. But that's a lesson learned. I started not to even show it and just do the little deer head and work it from there, but you can learn from my mistakes. While we're going, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this other one that we got and let it go ahead and be cooking. We're gonna pressure wash it. I ain't gonna talk no more right now. She get a little footage of me pressure washing it the second time, and then I'm gonna let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow we'll start the next step and show you what we're doing. Thanks guys, see y'all tomorrow. Alright guys, it's been a couple days. The holidays, we've had a bunch of company come in. I started this project about 2 days ago, and it's been sitting up drying. And I think I explained to y'all in that last one, that yellow come from the super glue. I'm hoping this hair salon cream that I normally use will take care of that discoloration, but if not, it's a lesson learned, but I can fix it. Normally use a paintbrush, but we don't have a paintbrush, so could use a toothbrush, but we might need it. But I'm gonna use these paper towels. As long as you get the head covered, it don't matter. And don't get it on your antlers, because it will turn them blonde. So I've already retaped these. And I put it on pretty thick. I'm gonna actually pour a bunch of it on them. You put it on the teeth, it'll turn the teeth white too. If you want to know how to whiten your teeth, just drink some of that before you go to bed. You probably don't do that. I'm gonna put a little coat on there, get it all up in the. It ain't gonna hurt me. If it don't hurt your hair, it ain't gonna hurt your finger. Some people might talk about these earbuds. I know you can break them out, but I don't know about them. I have. You gotta help her down there. Our fishing partner's out here supervising. I had some little paint brushes, but I could not find them. It's busy, it's the holidays, so. Just get in there, get nasty. I know I'm messy, but when I'm messy, I'm just go ahead and get real messy. Like I said, don't get it on your antlers like I just got it on my shirt, because it's gonna probably change it. I know it'll change the antlers. I've done it. I'm gonna leave it on this board and let it sit.
We might need to pour it over the whole freezer top.
Believe it or not, me and one of the kids sanded this thing last year and repainted it. That's what weather will do. I believe it's gonna change it. And if not, it kind of gives it a little character. We're gonna let this baby sit till Christmas night.
Good 24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours, good 24 hours. We're gonna stick it on top of the refrigerator because we got dogs and they tend to eat skulls. And then we're gonna see what it looks like tomorrow. If it ain't to my satisfaction, you can do another coat, but I think it'll be all right. That's it, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night. All right, guys, one of the final steps that we're gonna do to these deer heads. We've been working on them for a couple days. Took a lot longer than we thought. The holidays had company coming and traveling, but we put this Salon Care 40 volume cream on there yesterday afternoon. About this time, it's been around 24 hours. And like I said in the video, I put that super glue on this one and it turned it a little yellow looking. And it colored it some. I may end up going back and doing it the second time to see if it'll get it off. Here's what the other one looked like I done off camera. Of course, it'll turn out better because I didn't record it. But we're gonna go ahead and wash this stuff off. And you just use the water hose. The longer you let it sit, the wider it'll get. And like I said, if I was real worried about it, I could go back and put another coat on it and let it sit another night or so, and then we'll do it. And it would get a little wider, but that's basically it. The only other thing that I'll do, I ain't gonna do it on film right now because I'm gonna let them dry for a few days. But you take mopping glove. I saw this a long time ago. Somebody told me, take this mopping glove after the skull dries for 3 or 4 days and put a little thin coat on it. Just spray it on there or rub it on there. It's really, well, I showed the consistency of it. It's kind of thin. Put it on there, it'll soak in there, and then it'll make it shine. And instead of giving it that dull, dry look, it'll make it shine. One last thing I want to show y'all is skull, how I mount them. I shop there. I hang most of these in there. But you can get these online, Amazon, or eBay. I got it wet. But it's real simple. I'm gonna just put it here on this table post. I'm just gonna put one screw. It comes with 2 screws. Just show you what it looks like. Stick it back there in the cavity where the brain is, and that's it. I got several of them hanging in the building now. I really like those. Not very expensive, a few dollars a piece. Well, like I said, you take that plastic wrap off, let it dry for a few days, put some mopping glue on there, let it soak in and dry, and give it a pretty little shine. And that's about it. Well, I hope y'all learned something, and if you got some other tips for me, or something that y'all do, let me know in the comments. But we appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas from Blue Dog Ventures. Thanks. Hit that left side and subscribe. Appreciate y'all.